Before I became a leader, I thought it were very much about the business, doing the right things, taking the right decisions, running it the right way. And my biggest surprise was basically how much is it about people. If you don't like people, you're not going to succeed, I think.
And I fully agree with you, and I think it's becoming even more important where the ecosystem grows. You need to collaborate with the customers, the suppliers, the partners, the fuel providers, you name it, where you need to collaborate in a totally different way. Being a CEO in a global shipping environment, what are the challenges that you would see today mainly in your business?
The whole environment we're operating in is getting more and more complex. My company is over 100 years old. When they started, it was very easy. You had a ship and you run a ship. Nobody asked for anything. And now you have to comply with all this regulation, requirements from customers, from government, from banks. Much harder to run, basically, I think.
And on top of that, when you order a ship today, and you don't know the changes that you might need to do, so the predictability is very challenging, which means that you need to look into the life cycle of the vessel. How do you look upon that in your decision making?
That's something that's coming more and more into play. We have to look beyond the initial investment to maintain, to operate, of course, in CO2 costs. When we choose our partners, like Wärtsilä, we have to see what can they give us through the whole life of the ship. We don't know which technology is going to be the best, which fuel is going to be the most important one. You have to try to build in as much flexibility as you can. I hope at least that artificial intelligence is going to help us.
It's AI connected with the people with the deep know-how that is really making a difference. I think this also why it's so fun to be in shipping. There is no day similar to another.
For the people who like predictability, it's not a very good industry to be in, but my personal opinion is one of the big attractiveness of this business, that one day is never the same, and you have to solve a problem or you have to deal with something that you hadn't thought of. I think that's the charm of this business, basically. It's changing all the time. It's part of how we operate, basically.
And we should never forget 90% of world trade is somehow connected to shipping. At some stage it goes through ships, so the importance globally is enormous.